My name is Lawrence Ray, and this is the Rose Garden. Today, we got a lot of people here with us, but like always, this is spotlighting one person, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey man, hey, it's your boy Dachazzlouy.
You want to start over?
Oh, nah, this is all good.
Oh, okay, this how you doing? I guess you gotta start over now. I gotta interrupt you, but
it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Dachazzlouy, you know what I'm saying? It's my birthday today. I can't even keep it with the Rose Garden one time, you know what I'm saying?
That's what happy birthday. You got any plans for your birthday?
The actual day, no, but I got a big.
I mean, you looking like money. You look like you just paid for an event right now.
No, man, I'm really been chilling.
Okay. Well, even though this is about you, I mean, since everybody on the camera, man, we not just finna act like y'all ain't sitting here. Y'all wanna introduce yourselves as well, man?
Once again, it's your boy Levin. Glad to be back.
By the time this come out, his Rose Garden to be out, so y'all make sure y'all check that out.
Back again, it's your boy Chris. You know what I'm saying? Part of the Talking Nice crew. Stay tuned in.
That's a fact.
What's up, it's KO, aka K Toven, Instagram K Toven, KAYTOVENN, follow me on Instagram.
That's love. So, any questions y'all think of for man, everybody is welcome to throw any questions y'all want at Mr. Dachazz. Like I said, this is about him, talented musician. So, we already discussed last time that you're from Fort Valley, correct? Now, y'all got a lot of sneaky talent out there in Fort Valley, man. I've been peeping lately, man. How would you describe that scene out there that's growing?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I just say, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists is just really just doing it now, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not thinking about it no more, you know what I'm saying? They done seen it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I first started and I was doing my thing and people used to, you know, write me and just talk to me and be like, you know, I wanna do what you're doing. I'm just like, just do it, you know? It really is just that, like, it ain't that hard, like, you know what I'm saying? Just do it, you know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody the other day, you know, I was like, whether my end goal is for me to just be the most famous artist or just the most popular artist or not, you know what I'm saying? I really love music. So like, I'm gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna be doing this forever.
I like that. Good answer. Good answer. Now, for people who don't know you, describe your style.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like, honestly, I can't be put in a box, you know? Whatever you need, I got it, you know? If it's just...
So I'm in the R&B mood. What you got for me?
Whatever you need. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the vibe of the song is, I'm gonna give you even what you felt like it was giving, but I'm gonna give you more, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, personally, like, I'm gonna be real, like, I wasn't listening to rap until I got like 12 years old, for real. Like, it was just gospel R&B for me for a long time. If I heard rap, I was just, you know, in my auntie car or something, but as far as just being at home, it was just gospel and R&B.
So you basically started off like a church boy?
Nah, that's me for real.
Yeah, that's like that.
Have you ever done gospel music or?
I play piano. I was playing piano for a church for real talk 10 years. If you want to be real, I'm not playing right now, but like 2019 was like 2019 was my last year as a playing for church.
All right.
Like at that moment.
You got that on your bill.
That's dope. I didn't know
But
that.
no, that's me though. Like that's not going nowhere. It's in my heart for sure.
No, that's love. That's love. Now, y'all know, as many Rose Gardens I did with as many musicians, there's one question I gotta ask everybody, because how can we really understand who you are now if we didn't know where you started from? What's your first song, man? Talk to us about your first song. I need to know the name of it. Is it still accessible? Where can we hear it at?
Ooh, man.
Well, I'm gonna give you two. Hold
on. I said your first song. How you gonna give me two of your first song?
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so my first song that was ever put out on any platform was whatever, MySpace. Shout out to MySpace. It was called "Hate on Me." And
let me guess what that was about. When they was hating on you.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah, you want to be real, man. Like, my freshman year in high school, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for people that don't know, I had scoliosis. So what that is like you got a curve in your spine. Mine was, you know, really bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? In most cases, like, it was bad. Like, so I had to have surgery before I came to high school. that summer of me graduating from 8th grade, going to my freshman in high school, like that first month, June, I was in surgery. So, the whole summer I was just recovering. I wasn't trying to go back to school, but my mom insisted on me going back to school. So the first 2 months of me going back to school, I had to wear like an over brace over all my clothes. So honestly, I always was a fly guy. I just had an over brace on my clothes, so it just be like, dang, he fly, but he look like a robot. I heard, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that. I heard some of everything. So what really just kept me into just being me. It's just I just never cared about what people thought about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I was never discouraged about it. So I was just you know what I'm saying? As long as I know who I am, it don't matter who say anything about me. I'm good on it.
No, that's dope. So that was the first song you said that hate on you. What about the second? I know you said you had another song you want to talk about.
All right, the second song was Lifestyle. And the reason why I want to bring up that song because that was the first song I ever got on the radio.
Oh, that's dope.
And it wasn't like an original song. The thing was about it, Lifestyle was a remix. The Lifestyle I'm talking about is the Reach Home Quan.
Okay.
I did an acoustic version, with straight piano.
I was saying you got on the radio if you ain't on the beat. That's why.
It was straight piano. I made it.
Oh, that's dope.
I told you I play piano and so I did the whole beat and it was just repeating the same, 8 notes. And I was just I want to do a remix to it. And I just told my homegirl, I was playing it at church. And nobody knew what it was. But my
You played it during service?
Yeah.
You play Lifestyle during service?
You know what I'm saying? It's bro, what I tell people about that, it's music.
Yeah.
Thank you, G.
It's not words. So I'm playing the music of Lifestyle in church.
Okay, you weren't saying the words.
No, I wasn't singing it.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, well, the pastor let you rock with that.
They didn't even know, but they didn't even know what was going on.
It wasn't all in the back of church.
It was a couple of kids knew.
Yeah, they
Because I played for
the
youth choir, so there's a couple kids knew, but I was playing that in church, and she was like, "You playing this in church?" I was like, yeah. And shout out Flu. But I was just yeah, I'm playing this in church.
Yeah.
Then she was talking to me after church. She was like, yeah, man, I've been thinking about doing a little acoustic remix to it. She was like, you ain't gonna do it. I said, I bet you I send it to you by the night over with. And literally, I went home and did that remix and sent it to her before the night was over with.
That's tough.
Oh, that's tough for real.
And it literally, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to another person, my homeboy, Ozone. Ozone, man, I appreciate you, bro. Literally came up to my homeboy's dorm in building 2 and was like, bro, what you got going on? Literally, I don't have nothing going on. He was just like, man, you done dropped the Lifestyle remix, you know what I'm saying? Come to this showcase with me. Came with him, you know what I'm saying? That was the reason for me getting on the radio. They had a little showcase actually it was a showcase to open up for Yo Gotti in Macon. And this was around 2014. So me and him was the 2 finalists, and you know what I'm saying, just all him just coming up there coming, and I made it, and that song was on the radio for 18 months, off a remix, no beat, just straight piano me singing.
Oh, that's dope for real.
You forgot one though. That never meant to hurt you.
Oh, the same.
That's definitely your second song.
But that's a sleeper song.
That's out somewhere.
No, it's on YouTube. All my stuff is unprivate on YouTube because I love people seeing the growth of me. I don't.
Not me, boy. I took
That's the first time I heard an artist say every other artist.
I'm not ashamed of who I am, not one bit, not one part of me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like that helps
I'm
people
steady growing.
appreciate you more though. Don't nobody want to just, hey, my first song, I was fire.
Yeah.
And if you was, we don't see no growth.
Yeah.
But nah, I like how you kept it honest right there. So your projects, how many projects you got? First off, when did you start making music?
I started making music 2010.
I like that.
2010 for real, making songs, making beats. I was really in the zone at that time, so that's when I was making music for real.
Yeah, that's it. So how many projects we got at this point?
Honestly, we got 3, and I'm finna drop my 4th project. But on all streaming platforms, it's gonna be 2.
So you about to take one down?
No, I'm just saying like I said 3 because I had dropped one on Spinrilla.
Oh,
You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? But like I just dropped my first debut album, Back in the Mix, on all streaming platforms. I dropped that last December.
Mm.
So like,
So what's the name of your all 3 projects?
okay, so we got my first project ever was just me doing straight remixes off of R&B songs. It was just out on SoundCloud, just called From My Heart to Yours. The second project I dropped was Better Days on Spinrilla. That was like my first like pop, like
Yeah,
mixtape
pop.
I say. Yeah, that's
That
the one.
bag was nice too. That was a nice
That's the
bag.
one. That's the one that really got me a lot of attention and people like just recognizing who I was for real as an artist. Then last year I dropped Back in the Mix, and that was just a moment too.
A real good
I
bag.
like these humble brags you doing.
It really was, bro. Like, I'm being for real. Like, it was just like I was starting to really do the music that I always wanted to do.
I like that.
Back in the Mix was that time, and now I'm gonna drop. I dropped the date because by the time you drop it, it'll be out already. So Valentine's Day, I am dropping
Oh yeah.
Mixed Emotions.
Mixed
It's-
emotions.
It's a 7-song EP. You know, just strictly me, just off some love vibes. You know what I'm saying? If you ever was in love, want love, or have love, this.
You selling me on this right now. I ain't heard about one song, man.
Nah.
What's the lead song on this one? Is there a lead song?
Well, yeah, I give y'all all the exclusives.
Talk to me nice.
I'm shooting a visual to the next single. I already have a single out called Need to Know. But I'm shooting a video to Yours, and that's the next single. I'm shooting that actually Saturday, and that's the single that's gonna drop with the project.
Man, no games. Any crazy features on there? Or
No,
things
it's
like
all
that?
me.
It's
It's all
just
me.
all you okay?
And that's my first project ever doing something just strictly just me.
What made you want to do this one all by yourself?
Because I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of people that told me I need to do a project by myself. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, I mean, even with my first project I did by myself with just the remixes, but I was young, I was like 19, and I was just like, I feel like I can do this, but this is just straight, my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, no remixes, nothing. It's my music, and I just want to give people, just a vision on how I feel about love for real, And my place right now is called Mixed Emotions. That's the place I'm in right now, because I'm really just like, I want love, but should I really, I really am like, should I really have it right now, like in the place I am, and I don't.
Man, you are selling me on this project. Like, I don't know about y'all, man.
No, this is me, bro.
No, I like this for real. They want to hear it for real, man. Dang, you can answer all my questions. I want to hear the project.
I got one.
What you got?
Who are like some of your like musical inspiration?
I got a lot, bro. I got a lot.
Alright, name like 5.
I ain't gonna lie, I love questions like that too, cause now I be like, usually I say a certain amount of people, but now it's just like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like everybody inspired me, bro. Like everybody, bro. I got a musical ear, bro. Like that's the thing about me with piano, man. Like my first 3 months playing piano, my piano teacher told me to tell my mom, like, I don't think she need to be paying for you to play this no more, cause you really ain't progressing.
She said, I can't teach you nothing. Matter of fact, you show me how you did that.
No, he was basically that's what he was telling me. And it took that really to just like, you know what? I went home for a whole week and just practiced non-stop.
Yeah.
Literally waking up before going to school playing the piano. Coming back from school playing the piano, like really practicing. And I brought my mom in the next week I was supposed to play, and you know what I'm saying? I told both of them, I'm like, before you tell my mom anything, just let me play these 2 songs that I supposed to been played for you. Play them straight through, no problem. he told my mom, you know, come back in an hour. And he was just like, you know, I'm not gonna be able to really teach you how you're supposed to be taught to play piano at the age you is, because I'm 14 at the time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying, like he been teaching these kids since they were babies.
Oh.
So they can read music, they can, you know what I'm saying, know how to read bass and treble clef just like a minute, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like me, like, I'm just gonna teach you to have an ear. And that's what I feel like I have for this, you know what I'm saying? Like I have an ear for music.
Okay.
I know it sounds good. Like, you know, I've never been taught to really do anything for real, bro. I just
That's dope.
been doing it.
Vibe Ent, talk to me about that. From your point of view, I already heard it from another point of view.
Yeah.
Man. Vibe Ent is a start and finish, bro. Like, and when I say that, it's like, man, like, just off of one person, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, and I love bringing up this person because that's my brother. But it won't be no vibe without Nate. And the reason why I say that, because, like, this man, I was just happening to be cool with him. We played ball on the same team. He used to come to the barbershop. I told him I was making beats at the time. He was like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna talk to you guys after I get a haircut. And he was like, bro, you wanna do this shit for real? That's exactly what he said. Besides the shit. But he was like, you wanna do this for real, bro? And I was just like, yeah, I wanna do this for real.
That's how he is too, man.
I'm saying, ain't that like the story you said?
Yeah, that's Nate,
him,
man.
that's him.
If you want to do music and like you like, well, just anybody, you know what I'm saying? And he cool with you. He be like, bro, you really want to do this for real? Cause like he ain't into wasting his time. Like that's one thing about Nate. He hate wasting his time or feeling like he did something and it wasted his time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he gonna ask you. He gonna like, be real, bro. Like, he'll be real, bro. Like, do you want to do
My
that, bro?
cousin ain't no lie.
No lie. You the same way. He the same way. Look, if you want to do it for real, man, come on.
Can't waste that time.
Yeah.
Can't
Never get that back.
Yeah.
Never get that back. It's the most valuable thing on earth.
Yeah.
Ever since then, bro, it's just been a go, bro. Like,
Up.
like everything, bro. Like everything, man. For real, like it's been to the point where from Nene start, man, I never forget. Like just the whole thing about just one thing for me was I was on the phone with him, my mom. I just got out of high school. My mom was just like, I was on the phone with him. My mom was like, Nate, tell him to come to Fort Valley State, cause I was trying to go to Auburn State. He was like, bro, we gonna turn up like we did in high school, bro. Let's do it. Boom, got out on the yard, man. You know what I'm saying? He just told me, I never forget. You know, we've been doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like from high school parties to college. Like people know I ain't even gotta just say anything. They know we was out there dancing, doing
In the swamp.
entertainment for real.
In the swamp.
Legendary
In the swamp at like 16, 17, and
Entertainers,
18.
bro. Like real entertainers. Like real entertainers, and I've been there with, bro, and it's just like none of this would be possible, bro. Like I get that man his flowers. Hey, flowers coming out soon too. You know what I'm saying? Nate produced by the Big, you know, Retro, man. Like they finna drop a whole project called Flowers.
I like how you just transitioned to that promotion right there. That was that was a talented right there. Let me give this flowers. Speaking about that, by the way, coming soon. So describe each member in Vibe in their style. I'm putting you on the spot, you know you guys.
I gotta start with top, you know what I'm saying? I'm just finished talking about him, but Nate, I call him the mad scientist. The man know how to do everything. Anything possible, from videos, engineering music, producing, rapping, singing, making beats, whatever. He can do it all. Man, talented. The Big. Man, just he's the rose, bro. The Big is the rose, bro. And why I say that, because like they had a whole upbringing before we popped off.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The whole song with
Jutsu gang.
them and Roscoe Dash, you know what I'm saying? On fire. You know what I'm saying? Like
They made it.
that they made it possible for us to believe like, oh, we can really do this for real. Like we can do this in Fort Valley.
And that video had Fort Valley shut down, man.
Like for real, they shot a whole video for that. We came to the park. I'm talking about I never seen a park that deep in my life.
Everybody in Fort Valley at the park, man. Roscoe Dash.
I was young, dude, but it was just like, dang, like that's for real.
Popping too.
Yeah,
Roscoe was that dude.
right off the hills, all the way turned up too.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy.
My brother 11, man. He.
Now hold on, don't because he's sitting right there now. Don't let that influence you.
Let me get my man his flowers. Man. Hey man. He's a lot, bro. Excuse me. But he's a lot, bro. Like, I've never seen this man angry.
Yeah, that's the time I seen him. He ain't never been angry.
I've been around this man for plus 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
Never seen this man angry, bro.
That's a talent, bro.
It is, man.
And I want to say probably the most patient, that's not a word, but when it comes to being patient, bro, he got it to a T, bro. He is patient, bro. Like, never worrying about, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to say, like, being in the spotlight, but he really just always been a team player, bro. Like, real talk, like. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I've been so proud of him, like, you know what I'm saying? Doing this project, he just dropped More Than a Feeling. Make sure y'all get that on all platforms.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm proud of that. And I've been, like, I ain't gonna say I was hard on him, but I was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your time, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But you know what's crazy? Like he took it. I think he was a lot more excited. He was more excited than I was about my project because to me, when I do music, it's like even like when I write for somebody, I don't never hype it up too much in my head because it's like I can make another one like that. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like, you know, I can write a better song. Yeah. I think I'm hard on myself more than anybody else could be hard on myself. Which is why it took me a long time to come out with a project because I'm always like, you can do better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Perfectionist.
I'm definitely a perfectionist, and he'll tell you like when I record him, you know, or help him write a song,
sure.
I'll be on it. I'm like, nah, bro, do it again. I need to feel it.
we
Like
butt heads in the studio.
listen, man, because he'll do it, man. Me and Dachazz is like peanut butter and jelly. Like when we together, bro, and we in the studio together, it's perfect. Like I be feeling like I can't go to the studio without Dachazz there. Like I'm gonna need him there. And I feel like I can't let him go to the studio by himself because I feel like when I listen to a song, I'm like, let me holler at you real quick because he'll do his thing, you know what I'm saying? But I hear stuff in him that I'll be like, I know if I'm at the studio I could bring it out even better because I'm just a perfectionist like that. Not to, you know, put myself out there like that, but with anybody though, you know what I'm saying? My boy J6, when he records a song, I'll be like, bro, it could be better than that, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, man, I damn sure couldn't do my project without him. Damn sure couldn't.
That's love, but y'all showing mad love to each other.
All right, I'm gonna knock these two people out real quick. Michael Banks, but Mike, my brother, I met him through, you know what I'm saying, a mutual friend that we both have, and you know what I'm saying, I was a part of this group on Fort Valley State campus called Wildcat Force. They used to always tell me about this guy, and they used to like, you remind me of him. I never knew who he was. We linked up through a mutual friend, and we just started just doing music together. Like, we'll do stuff together and not put it out. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, hanging, really just, you know, being like, he really became one of my big brothers. Like, that's my brother, like, for real. And I never forget, you know what I'm saying, he did a cover to her Every Kind of Way. I happened to walk in while he was doing it, and I was like, let me get the end part of it. And I was like, bro, I promise you it's gonna blow up. Like, just mark my word. I like, bro, we do it how I want to do it. I'm like, bro, it's gonna blow up. Swear to God. So I was like, he finished it. He recorded me on the second verse. We finished it. I said, bro, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna shoot like a little, you know, live cover to it. We shot it. And like, bro, I promise you it's gonna blow up. He was like, bro, I hear you, you know what I'm saying? He ain't believe me. Anyway, that video right now got like 10,000, you know what I'm saying? Like, off a cover,
That's fine.
being from where I'm from, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really just saying I'm just the most popular thing out here, but just off that, I was just like, dang, like, I could cover. They just loved our voices, like the comments, everything, the likes, people just saying like, this dude wrote me and was like, you know what I'm saying, I asked my wife to marry me off this song, off this song.
Man,
Like real talk, like I ain't lying, bro.
deep,
It's on the
bro.
comment. It's on the comment. You can find it on YouTube. And I was like, dang, bro, like, you know, that's crazy.
Like, one thing I'm gonna say about both of y'all, man, y'all are just so modest, man. You make people just want to support you. Like, bro, I don't care how your music sound, bro. I'm just gonna play it.
Yeah, I gotta listen to
I just gotta listen just off the energy, man. All y'all bring, man. Just had to acknowledge that real quick, man. So what with this music, man? What's the end goal, man? Are we looking for a deal? What are we trying to do with this music?
What's in game?
It's no end game, bro. I'm gonna forever be doing music. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's my end goal to be, I ain't gonna lie, I would love to make money off music, you know what I'm saying? That's my goal, but like, you know, it's like today my birthday, so I've been thinking from really October to now, like, what's really what I need to be doing in life, you know what I'm saying? I love music, bro. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, a millionaire never been a millionaire just off one income. You know what I'm saying? I'm branching out. I'm doing different things, you know what I'm saying? Like, people been talking about my clothes all day.
And I look like money. I said it right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't talking about my clothes and what I got on all day. So I'm just thinking about just branching off and really just like, you know, being more in a stylish way, you know what I'm saying? Definitely Dachazzlouy is gonna be the R&B singer of them all for sure. Every time I'm gonna give y'all more and more music, but I'm just branching out doing more and more things. That's what I'm trying to be, to do more in the future. But the music forever gonna be here, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, like I said, like, way before I wanted to do music, bro, like, I was just like, I want to be an inspiration to people just to not stop. Like, I've never been a quitter. When things I took, I've never been a quitter, bro. And one thing I'm never finna give up on is music, bro. It saved my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? My whole life, I thought I was gonna be an NBA basketball player.
You was cold? What position you played?
I played shooting guard.
You was cold?
Yeah, ask about
I'm like, hey, he was cold.
The boy had a wet shot, man. It still is though. Like he'll splash you up.
I need to see
We went in what, like a couple months ago? At a church parking lot, and listen, I was just happy because I still had my little 3-ball. I didn't think I still had it. And I hit like 2 back to back. I said, I'm good for the day. I don't care about hitting nothing else. But him and Mike, them boys.
My knees. I done reached the old man part of the game. I'm just in here trying to get a little run, man.
And I'm at the point of just defense. I get up in the gym playing defense. That's me. I'm old.
Don't pass me the ball. That's a waste of possession.
I probably throw the ball over.
I ain't doing that running back and forth.
You was being modest, talking about you ain't got that big of a following, something like that, which is a lie. Y'all don't let him lie to you. You have the following, a pretty big following, man. First off, what would you credit to getting such an audience on you, and what are your plans to keep expanding that?
What I credit, man, I'm gonna put out music. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's no timing. Nobody can tell you when you're gonna drop music. If you want to do music, you're doing music because you want to do music. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about with me right now. One thing I have never shied away from. When I first started doing music, I said I wanted to start and end being independent. I'm never going to sign a major label deal. That's what at the end of, like, if I go platinum, if I get a Grammy, bro, it's gonna be straight off just being Vibe now. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal for me. That was one of my number one lists of like doing music. In high school, like, I always wanted to be independent. I never wanted to sign a major record label deal. Like, it never was good for the artist. Like, you know, the artist is making the music, doing the tours, and they just making money off of it. Yes, they publishing and putting it out there, but you know, the groundwork. And you know, I can go real in depth about that, but it's Black History Month. I'm gonna keep it short. So,
Now, do you have a manager currently or no?
I do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Jason.
Now, let me ask you this. When do you think is the right time for an artist to get a manager? Because, you know, it'd be some artists talking about they got a manager. What is he managing? You know, let's be honest. When do you think in an artist's career they need a manager?
That's my whole thing, bro. It's like, you know, I'm the person that never wanted a manager. Like, you know, this is my brother, and he just say, like, I'm your manager, so I was just like, you my manager. But I still be taking care of things, and it's just like, you know, with our relationship, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm letting him know what I got going on, because we stay in 2 different cities right now, so he really can't do exactly what he want to do for me right now, because we're not in the same place. But, you know what I'm saying, like, that's my whole thing. I always tell people, like, you know, they got a manager, and people want to be, like, even to me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's people that be like, bro, I appreciate everything you telling me, bro, you know what I'm saying, but I want to do a song with you, but my manager telling me we need to do and I'm just like, bro, you got a manager, but you ain't even never dropped a song.
Mm-hmm.
What's your manager managing? Like,
Yeah, I made my sister, my blood sister, I made her my manager, because she's gonna have my best interest at heart. She's gonna tell me, you know, if something's good or bad, just being honest, you know. And she's always gonna look for great opportunities for me to get my music out there. Mm-hmm. Like she recently gave me like 3 artists that are females that she was like, I want you to work with her, or I want you to write something for her. So she's always like doing that, even with all the stuff that she got going on. But my actual blood sister, my manager, I just recently made her my manager like 2 years ago. Before then, it was, you know, I was trying to, I guess you say, manage myself. Mm-hmm. But I realized after we talked about that, I kind of stopped and rebrand myself. Mm-hmm. When I rebrand myself, I said, I kind of need a manager. You know, and I ain't gonna pay nobody right now to do that. So I asked my sister to do it. She said, I mean, I'm always being a manager. When she was on campus, when she was on campus, she had she was part of different clubs, and I think she was part of SGA and stuff like that. She would always, like, they need an artist to perform. She would be like, hey, go perform one of your songs. She always kind of put me out there. And then I'll always bring him along. Hey, bro, I'm about to, because we always do a song together. So I got a performance. We need to go and do our song, you know. So definitely, she my manager.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, let me ask you this. Do not say Vibe. I'm about to ask you. Who are some of your favorite local artists that you are not connected to?
I can't answer that question.
Why you can't answer that question?
Man, I gotta say Vibe, man.
Other than Vibe, we already know how you feel about them. We need you to spotlight. They could be from Fort Valley. They just can't be Vibe.
I don't think people really know though. Like, I'm for real. Like, I ain't trying to stay away from your question, but like, Vibe is what it is, bro. Like, we got songs for the compilation that haven't been dropped yet, and it's just like, we making all this crazy music. Like, everybody finna drop their own individual project, but we still haven't even dropped the project that we got together. When y'all hear that, bro, I promise you, like, when y'all really hear that, bro, y'all gonna really like, dang, bro, these some artists. It's not just anybody in their own category, whether it's singing or rapping. Like, these some artists, like, real talk. Like, I do music. I tell people that all the time, but to answer your question, man, I love everybody, man, especially from 478, man. I can go down the line, like, a lot of people from Macon all the way down to Fort Valley. Like, shout out to, you know, Blue Montana. That's been one of my brothers since I was in high school, man. I've been seeing him work for a long time. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? My big brother from Fort Valley, you know what I'm saying? D Black, you know what I'm saying? And the whole gang, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he one of the people that really influenced us to really do music for real and take it serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate that guy. You know, of course, like, man, I gotta just say Vibe, man. Like, bro, like,
Hey, you
for
said
real,
some names.
like, for real, like, I'm gonna be real, cause like, right now, it's still, everybody love each other in Fort Valley. And that's where I'm from, bro, so I really can't talk about other towns. Like, what's going on in Fort Valley, man, I just knew it was LME, GME, CBC, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know, even my brother, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna even put him on the spot right now. But
oh yeah, he was an artist at one point too, man.
Real talk,
Real name branched off from him.
Yeah.
Like the whole, like, I know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Like it all comes from the Boys and Girls Club.
It all started from music.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It comes from the Boys
Basically,
and
what
Girls
he's
Club.
saying is, I'm gonna be honest with you, Eric. Like the members of Vibe, I'm gonna say it. He ain't gonna say it, but a lot of stuff that come in and out of Middle Georgia basically run through Vibe for the most part. They done touched it, made the beat, something like that, shot a video, something like that. So
What it is, no,
they're gonna say what he won't say.
Oh yeah. So we
I say it for him.
We-
I mean, it's the truth though, and it's
It's
just
live, bro.
it's just like really. I see what they doing just from the outside looking in. Me coming back home seeing them, it's just like they really just trying to create an engine that just fuel the whole Middle Georgia, not just you know what I'm saying the area, but it's the hub is the area where we from. So but they really just trying to powerhouse all the 478 and make it be recognized, so they can hear from northwest, wherever. You know what I'm saying? So.
Folks, what you think about it?
That's what I think Vibe is to me from the outside looking in and being around the process and seeing the process.
And I said it before, man. I feel like it just take just like with football, it take one person to make it before everybody come to the area. It take one person to go to a D1 school before all the D1 schools come out here and look at the
I've said
talent.
that so many times.
Yeah.
Like when people be trying to compete with people, oh bro, you live down the street from me, bro. We not in competition.
No, we
Like,
all can make
if we both make it, the A&Rs, they're gonna start. If one person from here make it, it's like, well, all right, he might have just got lucky. We ain't hearing nobody else from there. If 5 people pop up from the same area, guess what all the A&Rs gonna do? I don't know what's going on down
But
there.
you know why? You know why?
Something going on.
You know why though? Because it's really our mindset. Once you see one person that's just like you from your area, the other person gets ignited from that other person's fire, and then the next person. It really ain't even about talent. It's just mindset. Everything revolves around mindset.
That too, and then I think, and that's one thing I always say about y'all. I think I said the last time that I really like. Nobody trying to be the man. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be the man. So I don't want to give you the game because then now you up here with me. They might look at you more than they look at me. Nothing about y'all really comes off like y'all care. Like even now, this supposed to be a one-on-one interview. Last time you talking about your team more than yourself. This time you put your team in the video. Like, y'all ain't really worried about out here trying to look like the man. Y'all trying to make sure, no, we all, this is us, and that's different, man.
And something Nate told us before, when every time he would go, he would leave. You know what I'm saying? He would tell me and Dachazz all the time. He'll say, "Look, bro, I ain't gonna always be here." You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna have to pick up while I'm not here. Y'all gonna have to pick up slack while I'm not here. Y'all gonna have to learn how to record yourself. Y'all gonna have to learn how to, do what y'all need to do and put yourself out there. Because at the end of the day, we all a team. And even if one person not here, y'all reflect the entire team.
Facts.
So we've always kind of embedded that in our brain that we vibe. I might be 11, he might be Chad, but we're still Vibe at the end of the day.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So, who are some artists? Well, I guess I'm gonna make this. I know you're gonna say vibes. I'm not even gonna say local. Who is a mainstream artist that you would want to work with if given an opportunity? And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna preface this question to say based off of your style. Because I noticed if I just say that in general, everybody going for the Drake feature, even if Drake don't even match their style.
Give me a rapper and an R&B singer though. I kind of want to know what you choose.
Who is not necessarily popularity wise? Who is a style match that you don't want to do?
Ooh, man, I know one for me. Another one for me. For me, I choose Elay. He from Running Route. I like him.
See, if he want to rock, that can happen. Then. Why it ain't happening then?
Yeah, I know him.
Nah, bro.
Elay.
I mean, he
he
mainstream. He New York now though.
LA? It's not LA, it's LA.
LA.
I ain't on.
LA.
I don't know him.
He LA.
Oh, he
artist,
was crazy, bro.
Bro,
Back when the Reverb Nation used to be at the top of the chart.
Reverb.
Yeah.
But y'all kicking it back.
I think he's a songwriter too, though. I think
signed to Atlanta.
Yeah, but he's in New York.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
like you need to check. Like,
Yeah, I definitely got
He used to live. I think he lived in Running Robbers for like maybe a
well,
few
Harley
years.
Bridge. No, he had a song Harley
Harley
Bridge Road.
He lived in
That song
Atlanta.
was crazy.
He lived in Running Robbers, Macon, and Atlanta. I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's dope. I would work with him. I know I said the dream of mine, but I would work with him too.
That's dope. That who you go with, or you still with someone else?
I'm sorry. I thought, he said rapper and singer, so I thought he was going to say another one.
Oh, I mean rapper.
What about somebody from the old
Rick
school?
Ross. I would love to work with Rick Ross.
What about someone from old school? Like old school R&B.
Ooh,
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I'm finna say, bro.
I ain't gonna yeah, bro. I could have back in the day. I could have seen you work with Keith Sweat or something like that, bro.
Right.
It's like the tone. It been crazy back then.
Nah, man, that's my uncle, man. No, but like, real talk, like, that's why I ain't gonna lie, I wanna go back to promoting this project I'm gonna drop, Mixed Emotions. I'm literally giving y'all like from 70s to now R&B.
Okay.
I like that. Good answer.
Dead serious. Like, from the top to bottom, like, you're gonna hear the different styles of R&B I'm giving y'all. And I really just wanted to just showcase that, like, I really do sing, I really do make music, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I really wanted to just showcase that just a little bit more. But I ain't gonna lie, man, I just finished watching Get On Up. Like, the James Brown movie. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I always watch bits and pieces of it, but I never just watched it from start to finish. And I just did that the other night, and I was just blown away, bro. Not just because of the artist of James Brown, because I always listen to his music, used to watch videos of him dancing and all that, but just knowing the simple things, like the things that really got him turned up was, you know what I'm saying, he really took his manager and told him, like, we are the promoters. Like, we don't need these people to do it, like, they want to see me. So why shouldn't I promote my own venues and, like, you know, stuff like that, and just get all the money in? Like, that made him really on top more than anything. Like, you know, the biggest thing he ever did was be like top 10. But he gained all the money off his shows because he really believed in himself. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that just really just showed me, like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just, I didn't expect that from that movie. Like, I thought I was just gonna see some dance and stuff, but it was just like, it educated me a little bit. But James Brown for sure, like, I love James Brown. I love old school artists, you know what I'm saying? But I would love to work with him because I got a soul vibe. Like, I'm from the country, like,
Old school.
I got an old soul. Like, the church I really started singing that was called Cool Spring Baptist Church in the country, like, in the bottom, that's what they called it for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where people used to get baptized in the lake in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's where I come from. So, like, you know, from that until, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was just listening to him the other day, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna say this is like my favorite rapper or anything, but I would love to work with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I know people ain't really been saying it, but I just had to, like, really dissect his work over the last couple of weeks, and I've been listening to him a lot. And bro, one song that really just killed me is the Hate It or Love It, man. Like, that song right there is beautiful, bro. I remember that track, bro. I remember when I first seen the video on BET, I was just like, dang, like, just the words, bro, just everything, like, you know, underdog. Like, that's how I always felt like I've been. The whole game, we the underdogs, bro. No, Fort Valley, y'all would be like, who? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They used to be like, who? You know what I'm saying? For real.
We grew up having to try to make ourselves be known and seen
Real.
and stuff. Cause we was always overlooked anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For real.
No, all y'all doing y'all thing. For
I
real.
got a question though. You say you signed to a label, and they say you need 4 writers/producers to produce in that project. Who you choosing?
That's a good question.
R&B, man, easy,
Yeah.
man. I need 2 people off the beat, off just producing. I need JD and I need Brian Michael Cox, you know.
Okay.
I need them for sure.
You
Writing,
bag for that one.
no, I need some R&B. Writing. Man, I need 11 and 8. I don't need nobody else.
I don't even know why you asking me.
I'm gonna give you my answer, man. If the label told me ain't no budget, get 4.
We saving the money.
I'm gonna bleed them dry. It's gonna cost a ticket. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. I'm gonna do Brian Michael Cox. Of course, I gotta roll with Dream and Trick Stewart. That's a combination together. And I'm gonna say Sean Garrett. I'm gonna choose them to do the project, and then just kind of produce and do the whole production. It's gonna be between them, and then I'm gonna throw Timbaland in there because Timbaland. I'm like, look, Timbo, I'm gonna need some of that old school '90s feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I like what you do, but I want some of that '98, that '98 Timbo with Genuine and Aaliyah and them. I'm gonna need that.
That's a good answer. So we're gonna wind down these last few questions for you, man. And if somebody's been watching, you probably already answered this question at least 10 times, man. But for somebody who still, for some whatever reason, is unsure, why should they support you? Why should they check your music out?
This is me. Like, I don't say this in a lot of interviews and just a lot of times it's just people like, I'm not trying to be nobody I ain't. This is me. Like, this is God who made me be like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get choked up talking about it because I know my life been like, bro. Like, music was never on my mindset, bro. It came out of nowhere, bro. Me playing piano, like, I don't even know where that come from, bro. Nobody in my family play piano, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stuff like that, bro. Like, this is all God's gift, man. I give all the glory to Him, man. I appreciate it.
Amen.
I'm just thankful, bro. Like, for real. This is my birthday, but real talk, like, I just thought about that today. Like, people just posting old songs of me and just like, bro, I still listen to this, and that's good enough for me, bro.
Yeah. That's
good enough for me.
Now, if somebody wants to work with you, how do they get in contact with you? How can they book you to get that set up?
I mean, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, I take care of everything on me, but you definitely can just follow me on Instagram at Dachazzlouy. That's DACHAZZLOUY. And that's on all just, social media sites. Follow me and, subscribe to Dachazzlouy, the YouTube page. Find all my music on all streaming platforms. Also follow the Vibe Ent page on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, but that's where you can book me at. We can talk up all the business for sure, but you know what I'm saying? But anything else, man, at Dachazzlouy Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. Sydney.
All right, my last true question. 15 years from now, you consider your career a success
if I got a platinum album, I got a clothing store open, and Vibe Ent be the best label ever just thought of. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? One thing about Vibe Ent right now, man, like, everything is from the dirt. Like, just like, you know what I'm saying? Literally off thought. And we making it happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about Vibe Ent, but I also got a brand, which is DCL, just like Dachazzlouy, but it's also called Dreams Change Lives. Like, real talk, like, just off the dirt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never get, bro, you know what I'm saying? Me and Nate was just riding, and was like, bro, I'm trying to build a studio in Fort Valley. We was riding, we seen some sheds, and we was just like, man, this would be dope, man. Next thing you know, you like, bro, what you doing? Pull up to my crib. We said, shit. Yep. He was like, bro, what you trying to do with it? He like, bro, studio. I'm like, for real? I'm like, shit, that's the move.
Yeah.
And ever since then, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, that's what we doing. Everybody be, you know what I'm saying, straight on tape, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, we believe so much in bro. And I talk about him a lot because that's my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really seen exactly every part of what he's been through, bro, and he hasn't folded yet and still going. And you know what I'm saying? It's like with the artists, man, I really feel for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just any artist. So I'm not just talking about just music, but it's hard being an artist, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you want, especially the ones that's really just dedicating time and money to their craft. And you know what I'm saying? You thinking you're gonna see something quick. It don't always happen like that. You know what I'm saying? That can make a break an artist, bro, for real. And some good ones too. For real. You know, they give up.
Yeah.
And that's real. So it's just like, I feel for those people, man, for real. And that's one thing I just said I'd never do, man. I can't give up. That ain't my vocabulary, man.
I think that's clear based off, man.
This might be the most well-rounded rose garden we did.
That's great. I appreciate that.
Man. And I done did a bunch of I always maybe I feel like that after talking to somebody every time, cause it's just like that's the main reason for this. When you sit down with like local people, you be like, you ain't did all that. Then you really start hearing people's stories, and you be like, damn, you did all that for real? I would have never known. Like every time I'm sitting here, like, wow, you did all that for real. Like, and I guess that is the point of these things. People really get to know people more than just like, than what they see. Like really diving into people. Now this was dope, man. Definitely was an honor. Now that wraps up the questions I had, man. You know, this is the open floor part, man. Do you have anything you need to announce? Anything you need to say that I didn't ask you directly, or that didn't come up, that you want to come up? This your moment to just say whatever that hasn't already been covered.
I just want to say I appreciate all the supporters. You know what I'm saying? I don't say I got fans. I got supporters. I got people that really just been there from top to bottom, and you know, all the people that just been listening to my music, from me just being on YouTube to SoundCloud to Spin Riddle, live mixtape, my mixtapes to all streaming platforms. I really appreciate y'all for real. Like, you know, from the people that was, you know, listening to Lifestyle every day, telling me they hear me on the radio, to people that listen to, you know, On Me, telling me that's their favorite song, you know. So I really appreciate all y'all for real. Like, you know, so y'all keep me going for real. Like, you know, this new project, Mixed Emotions, coming out on Valentine's Day. You know, like I said, I just feel like it's for the people that want love, have love, and don't. And that's the place I'm in right now. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm giving y'all all types of flavors. There's 7 songs of this flavor. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate just, you know what I'm saying, my mother, man. Like, that's a strong woman, man. Shout out to Veronica Rouse. I love you, lady. I appreciate you so much, man. You really just, you my heart for real. And I appreciate you, man. My sister, Shariana, I love you, man. You already know it. You know what I'm saying? My whole family, man. The gang. Appreciate my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told him he was the biggest surprise of me today, man.
Me too.
My brother KO.
He trying to be Mars like he ain't a celebrity just sitting there.
No, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like,
on the rock,
I told him, like, bro, I'm for real. I like, you know, I didn't expect you. I didn't expect to see you today, bro. I really did.
Me either.
Maybe this weekend for sure. But I ain't today. I was like, man, you my biggest surprise, bro. And like, this is my
drive, bro.
like, man, this is my big brother, man. Like, I wanna give this man his flowers real quick, man, because I've seen this man literally say, I'm gonna start tattooing.
From the beginning, bro.
Man did my first tattoo.
Mine too. My only tattoo.
Like, I've seen this man say I was gonna start tattooing and believe and work and grind it, network. I'm talking about did everything he could to get to where he's at. Like, this ain't no overnight. I'm gonna say what it is. It ain't no overnight shit. This man really worked.
Yeah, man.
I literally seen this man work. Where they, you know what I'm saying, where people was trying to like kick him down, you know, family, you know, we ain't even gotta talk about it, KO. You know, I know all the biz, but at the same time, I've literally seen this man work it from ground up to now, man. I'm so proud of this dude. And he hasn't even forgot about what he got into this for. It was never just about tattooing, it's about the art, man, the talent. Like, people really got talent out here and really be letting it waste, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody says it's your life to really be working for an establishment all your life to get retirement. Like, but that's the mindset that people really in right now, bro. And I've never been in it till I've been birthed, bro. I've never thought, to this day, I don't think I'm finna work for any man when it's time for me to go and I'll be in the dirt. Like, I'm gonna be working for me if anything. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, and like, he really was our big brother out there, bro. He the first person that showed us that you can be your own boss, man. I watched him, bro. I literally watched it.
And showed us that your dreams are reachable.
For real.
Like, y'all ain't gotta tell me, like I said, he a superstar now. He did one of my tats a long time ago. So y'all ain't gotta sell me this story.
That's my brother.
I see what he's doing, man.
But
It's
not
for
like
real. Everything earned, everything respect, you earned everything you got, man. So,
Appreciate
I don't think nobody here doubts
Love that man, man. For real, that's my brother. I call him Pops. For real. He know why, man, but that, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's my brother.
That's dope. That's dope, man. So we just sat here, man, probably for about an hour. I think you probably gonna have the longest rose garden.
Man, but I really wasn't trying to have that.
Birthday edition.
Nah, this is what I tell. This is the point, bro. People be coming up here, hit me with these 2-word answers, and yeah, that's cool. But like, no, that's not gonna make anybody watch you and then want to go support you because we didn't learn nothing new. Or if you say the typical rapper answer, that ain't gonna make me come want to come check you out. But you told your story to the point. I'm like, bro, I want to hear you take, bro. I need to hear this. What you going through? I need to hear that. Like, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, that's the point of these things, man. So I definitely appreciate you coming up here and doing the point of this thing. Like that's literally what you're supposed to do. We sat here and acknowledged you talented. I could give you every compliment in the book. You already know all that, but you know how every rose garden ends. We just sat here and acknowledged all the great things you're doing. So I need you to tell somebody. You ain't got to know them personally. You can just see them working and passing. We just sat here and acknowledged your good work. So I need you to end this giving somebody else their flowers.
Hey, man. This go to somebody that I didn't get to mention in the staff, you know, in our game vibe. You know what I'm saying? My brother, it's called, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I see you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to talk about it. Like I said, man, I always put my money on you when it comes to rapping, freestyle against anybody, bro. I see you working. I seen the new video. I love it, my brother, you know what I'm saying? Perk Poetry on YouTube and all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the video, go check out the song. You know, he's our brother in Vibe. You know what I'm saying? One of the great out of 5 artists that we got on Vibe right now, man. I appreciate you, bro. You've been working for a long time, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like people don't give you flowers enough, my G. But, you know what I'm saying? We gotta talk GOAT, man. You already know the rest, man. I appreciate you, dog.
That's dope. Anybody else, man? Y'all sat here. We all acknowledge this is about him, but anybody else got anything they need to say before we close it out, man?
Listen, Valentine's Day. You want a good love story, you're single, even if you're in a relationship, make sure you put on that More Than the Feeling.
Nah, I've been watching it.
More Than the Feeling out now. Make sure you go check my episode of The Rose Garden. So when you click off this, go back and click on the 11 Rose Garden episodes. Watch that.
Yeah, yours is the next drop.
Yeah.
Yep. Anybody else got anything to announce?
Man, I ain't got anything to announce, but I just want to salute Vibe Ent. You know what I'm saying? My dog Dachazzlouy, my partner 11. You know what I'm saying? Both of their projects out right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. I'm not important. You know what I'm saying? It's about my guys. You know what I'm saying? They trying to restore the feeling. Nate, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The big trio, everybody trying to restore the feeling. So, man, it'd be really dope if Middle Georgia, you know, support. You know what I'm saying? This engine that they trying to push. So a spotlight can get put on the area.
That's dope. That's dope. We not just gonna let you get out of here with that. It ain't about me. Like you ain't the celebrity. If somebody need a tattoo, how can they get in contact with you?
Man, that's simple. www.kaytoben.com. That's KAYTOBENN. You fill out the tattoo inquiry form, and then my assistant will get to you ASAP.
My assistant.
Super simple.
Yeah.
Follow me on IG. Follow my guys on IG. Follow them first. You follow me last. It don't even matter. Whatever. You can just go like my stuff. Follow my guys. Follow everybody. Everybody else. Follow them, man.
Hey, that's love. Anybody else? So we all good now. If everybody all good, my name is Lawrence Ray, and this was The Rose Garden.